Have you ever dreamed of waking up without stress? No worry about bills, no pressure to go to a job you hate, and no fear of emergencies. Just imagine having the freedom to live life on your own terms. You could travel the world, take care of your family, help others, or even start your dream business. That dream is not only for the rich or the lucky. It's possible for you too. And it all begins with learning the rules of financial freedom. Many people work hard every day, but they still struggle with money. Why? Because working hard is not enough. You need to work smart. You need a plan. You need discipline. Most of all, you need the right mindset. In this video, we will explore 7 powerful rules that can help you break free from financial stress and live with peace, purpose, and freedom. These rules are simple to understand, even if you're just starting your English journey. So, listen carefully and let these words open the door to a new life. Let's begin with rule number 1. Rule 1. Spend less than you earn. This sounds so simple, but it's the most important rule of all. If you spend more money than you make, you will always be in trouble. You can earn $1 million, but if you spend $2 million, you'll be broke. On the other hand, if you earn just a little but spend even less, you will slowly build wealth. Let's think about this through a short example. Imagine a man named Daniel. Daniel works at a small store and earns $1,000 a month. He lives with his parents and doesn't have many expenses. Instead of spending all his money on expensive clothes, fast food, and entertainment, he decides to live simply. He saves $200 every month. That's $2,400 every year. In 5 years, he has saved $12,000. Now his friend Mike earns $2,000 a month but spends $2,500 because he loves new gadgets, goes to parties every weekend, and never saves. After 5 years, Mike is in debt and stressed. Daniel, who earned less, now has money saved and peace of mind. Why? Because he followed rule number 1. Spend less than you earn. To follow this rule, you need to be honest with yourself. Write down your income and your expenses. Where is your money going? Can you cut anything unnecessary? Maybe you don't need 5 streaming services. Maybe you can cook at home instead of eating out. Maybe you can walk instead of using a taxi. These small choices make a big difference over time. Financial freedom begins with self-control. When you say no to short-term pleasure, you say yes to long-term success. It may feel difficult at first, but the reward is freedom. When you live below your means, you create space. Space for savings, space for investment, space for opportunity. So remember, rule number 1 is your foundation. Like the base of a strong building, it supports everything else. If this rule is broken, the whole structure can fall. But if this rule is strong, you can build a beautiful life on top of it. Spend less. Save more. Start small, but be consistent. This is the first step to breaking the chains of financial stress and walking toward a future where money serves you, instead of you serving money. Rule 2. Save before you spend. Most people do the opposite. They get their paycheck, spend it all on what they want or think they need, and then save whatever is left, if anything is left at all. But truly successful people, the ones who achieve financial freedom, follow a different rule. They save first and spend what remains. Let's meet Sarah. She works as a teacher in a small town. Every month, she receives her salary. At first, Sarah used to do what most people do: buy groceries, pay her bills, and then spend the rest on clothes, snacks, and fun. At the end of the month, her bank account was almost empty, and she felt nervous every time an unexpected expense came up. One day, her older sister, who had become quite successful, gave her simple advice. Always pay yourself first. Sarah was confused. "What do you mean?" she asked. Her sister explained, "Before you pay for anything else, put a fixed amount into your savings. Do this every month, no matter what." Sarah decided to try it. The next month, she saved 10% of her income before doing anything else. It wasn't easy. She had to cut back on small pleasures. She had to learn to say no to impulse buys. But soon something amazing started to happen. Her savings began to grow. She felt more confident. She felt more in control. Why is this so powerful? Because when you save first, you treat saving like a priority, not an afterthought. You tell yourself, "My future is more important than my momentary desires." It trains your mind to focus on long-term goals, not just short-term pleasures. It also builds discipline. Every month that you save, you are practicing self-respect. You are proving to yourself that you can manage money wisely. And this habit becomes stronger with time. You might think, "I don't earn enough to save." But that's not true. Saving is not about how much you earn. It's about how you think. Even if you can only save a small amount, say $5 or $10, do it. The amount is less important than the habit. Once the habit is strong, the savings will grow. Let's look at an example. If you save $50 every month, that's $600 a year. In 10 years, that's $6,000. And if you keep increasing your savings as your income grows, this number multiplies. But it only starts if you build the habit now. To make this easier, automate your savings. Set up your bank to automatically move money to your savings account as soon as you get paid. That way, you don't even have to think about it. You remove temptation. You make saving automatic. Another trick is to treat your savings like a bill. Just like you must pay rent or electricity, make your savings non-negotiable. It is a bill you owe to your future self. So, what's the result? Financial confidence, emergency protection, investment opportunities, and eventually, freedom. Rule number 2 is about putting your future first. It's about preparing for the life you want, not just reacting to the life you have. When you save before you spend, you flip the script. You stop living paycheck to paycheck. You stop being afraid of the future, and you start building a life of strength, security, and success. So, make a decision today. No matter how much you earn, save something first. Build the habit. Stay consistent. Your future self will thank you. Rule 3. Avoid bad debt and use good debt wisely. Debt can either be a powerful tool or a dangerous trap. Most people fall into the trap because they don't understand the difference between bad debt and good debt. If you want financial freedom, you must learn this difference early. Let's imagine a man named Kevin. Kevin loved buying new things, phones, shoes, clothes, and expensive furniture. But he didn't have enough money, so he used his credit card.